seems a little lighter than usual. It's Thursday, and tomorrow is the holiday eve, and there's no school or therapy, which is cool. We got the kids' blood work done yesterday, and they went to the dentist, which Aaliyah was upset getting her blood drawn, but overall both went remarkably well. So I am really stressed out, but I also feel like I do myself a disservice, and I have a little bit of guilt still feeling so rotten about how things are going, because I do feel rotten about how things are going. But I have to recognize that those are big things, and it was good to get the blood test done. That was the last test our neurologist was asking for. And I think that just means we've gotten pretty much all of our testing done, which is really big. It's a big deal. And the dentist went really well, surprisingly. That's wonderful. Just to be positive, I will say, like, the only one, Adriana's the only one who's ever had to get a cavity filled, and it was a little one, and they did it very quickly, and Adriana did very well. This was a few years back, so I mean, they've done really well with their teeth, and they have more baby teeth coming out, which I thought the dentist said in the next few weeks or months there's going to be 4 more teeth for each of them coming out, which I thought was kind of sad, because I'm just not ready for them to be, I don't know, it just feels like they're getting into their teenage years, which may sound dramatic, but, they'll be 11 in 6 months. It just seems weird. When we first moved here, that's when they first started losing teeth, and I remember it was the first time it ever really hit me that, oh my gosh, they are growing up. It was the first time it ever felt like, oh no, my babies. Because a lot of moms feel that way, throughout their kids' lives, when their kid starts to hit milestones, and when their kid goes to school, and all those things. And like, I used to read I forgot about this. A lot of moms would say on Facebook, like, slow down, like, no, don't walk, or don't, talk, or don't, like, whatever. I don't remember if it was those exact things, but that's basically the gist of it. Slow down, like, stop growing up. But for me, I never had the energy to stop and think about that, because I was always so eager for them to grow and to figure things out, and it always felt like we were, trying so hard to keep moving forward, and I didn't have a lot of time to think about, oh no, they're getting older. It was just, oh, I want them to get these skills. I want them to be able to mature and communicate, and to, if they could make friends, or, if they'd been able to go to kindergarten, like, when you have a kid who's typical, they might go to kindergarten, and you just feel, oh, like you're, all these posts. Gosh, yeah, it's been a long time since I've thought about this, but like, my mommy heart is breaking. And it's like, if you don't have all these concerns, that is how you feel, I think, when your kid is reaching these milestones. But if you are thinking about all these other things, you're just kind of like, oh, I got them to school. Oh, good, thank God. They got there, and it's like, I pray they can do something valuable there. I pray that something good will happen, because it's tough, and you're just praying for progress. You're just hoping for it, and you're tired and worn out and struggling. But then it was the first time I ever related, was when their front teeth started to get loose. I was suddenly blown away. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that they're growing up. They're losing teeth? It just blew my mind. It just hit me, and ever since then, these milestones, it just kind of hurt, because not because I'm not grateful for who they are, but because I don't feel like I get to truly appreciate them, because there's a lot of stress and like hard things where worry is involved a lot, and you know, tired, and just doesn't feel the same as like really relishing it sometimes, like really just I was thinking about today. I think it was like Adriana, I was in the lobby, and all day long, I mean, and this was yesterday too, all day long Adriana was just falling constantly, like just literally like twice a minute. Anytime she stood up, you look over and her eyes just kind of go a little vacant, and you can kind of tell there's something going on, and that's right before she starts to fall, and or just kind of like shake, or like a little convulsions, or and she'd start to fall, or she would fall. It just happened over and over and over again for hours, and she doesn't want to sit down. Like another side effect of the medicine, but even just autism, so who actually knows, but is restlessness. So for whatever reason, she doesn't want to sit down and be safe. She'll stand right back up and start going again. Another side effect of the med is like a feeling that you're okay even if you aren't. So I'm not wording it right, but that's kind of what it said. So these are things that make me think it's the med, and we're continuing to lower it, but I'm not seeing any great results. We're down to half a pill, and I don't know that I'm actually seeing